Harvey Specter, Elizabeth Sloan, Bobby Axelrod. Have you ever noticed how some people flow effortlessly through massive life-changing deals, all while earning the respect and admiration of the customers that they serve? They're like real-life versions of these iconic characters. It's something that I strive to do for years, but constantly fell short of. And I did everything that sales managers and sales trainers taught me to do. I talked about pain, I talked about problems, I challenged, I pivoted, and I handled objections, but it just wasn't enough. Then I remembered a conversation that I had with a mentor of mine who's CEO and chairman of a multi-billion-dollar company. He said that at the end of the day, a CEO's job was to allocate resources, time, energy, focus, personnel, and capital, all to drive the best investment returns possible for a company. But I never talked about investments, and none of my peers did either. Instead, we talked about product, pain, payment terms, and implementation. Sales stuff. And it hit me. My problem this whole time was thinking like a salesperson when the CEOs I was working to sell to think like investors. They think like investors. CEOs make investments to solve problems and decrease risks, all while giving their companies the best possibility to thrive. Back to those effortless deal makers. Their secret wasn't knowing the latest sales hacks and tricks to close deals. It was actually speaking the language of executives, the language of investments, risks, and returns. So I embarked on a personal journey. I spent hundreds of hours studying accounting, finance, and investment models. I studied for my CFA, I listened to hundreds of hours of investor calls, and I met with more executives than I can possibly count. And over the course of a few years, I refined the nuance and simplicity of communicating like an executive deal maker. And not just the speaking and the writing, but the math and the investment models to back it up in front of a board. I figured out how to sell my existing products as investments, all while gaining the trust of my prospects and becoming a transformative advisor to their businesses. And the results were absolutely astounding. The size of the deals I was doing grew by over 500%. I began to get referrals in and out of my industry. I started gaining a reputation, and sales became fun and exciting. I put together this course to quickly teach you the specific tactics, strategies, and hacks I use to cut straight to the top of a company's organizational chart to the CEO so that you can close the biggest, most transformative deals of your career. Your only risk in this course is your time. If you finish this course, I'm offering you a 100% money back guarantee. I know this isn't the cheapest course available. I also know that if you're interested in this course, you're not the type of person that's looking for an average life or a basic sales income. I want to be completely clear. This course is not for everyone. It's for people that are already making over $125,000 a year and have mastered the basics of sales. If that's not you, that's completely fine. I have a ton of free content available to help you get there without ever needing to spend a dime. Now, the feedback I've been getting from people that have completed this course is incredible. Marvin made $150,000 using this material in 10 days. Adam, Michael, Casey, and David have all closed some of the largest deals of their careers and have completely started to transform their businesses. Now, if you're ready to transform your career, I'll see you in the course, and I'm excited to hear all about your success.